Even if you've never seen an episode of The Big Bang Theory, you probably know the catchphrase of its standout character Sheldon, Jim Parsons' Bazinga. First coined by Sheldon in Season 2, he says Bazinga to make clear he's telling a joke. His jokes are so bad that the other characters often can't tell when he's making one. Sheldon doesn't actually say the word that much in the show. In fact, he doesn't utter it at all in Seasons 6 and 7, but Warner Media sure didn't hesitate to trademark the catchphrase as soon as they realized it was becoming popular in real life. You can find Bazinga featured heavily on Big Bang Theory t-shirts, posters, memes, and all sorts of fandom merchandise. When another show is doing a parody of The Big Bang Theory, they'll likely make sure to give its Sheldon stand-in a chance to say the line. Bazinga might not be as cool a catchphrase as "How you doing?" from Friends or Dough from The Simpsons, which had a surprising origin, but at least it was less annoying than "duh" in Full House. Nor is the phrase as drawn out and obnoxious as Larry David's pretty good. No offense to Curb Your Enthusiasm fans, but I have to mute the show whenever Larry starts saying that line. I'll unmute it 10 seconds later when he finally finishes it. The Big Bang Theory prequel series Young Sheldon provides an explanation for how Sheldon came up with the catchphrase. In Season 2, Episode 10, A Stunted Childhood and a Can of Fancy Mixed Nuts, young Sheldon sees a stand for novelty company called Bazinga. The company sells a bunch of prank items like fake chewing gum packs and whoopee cushions. The slogan on the stand reads, "If it's funny, it's a Bazinga," and Sheldon takes the advice a little too seriously. A Stunted Childhood and a Can of Fancy Mixed Nuts is a sweet episode of Young Sheldon, as we watch him try and fail to become a prankster. After a series of unimpressive prank attempts, he confesses to his sister Missy, Regan Reverd, that he's not sure I'm cut out for these antics and shenanigans. He explains further, "Life is so confusing. I always hoped it would be easier for me when I grew up, but now I'm not so sure it will." Missy comes over to comfort him, but ends up sitting on a whoopee cushion Bazinga. Sheldon tells her, happy that at least one of his pranks was a success. Old Sheldon proudly explains via voiceover, "And that's how I became the madcap prankster all my friends know and love." The joke is that we know older Sheldon never improves much at pranking or joking. His Bazinga moments always feel awkward and forced, as befitting such a socially inept character. It's worth noting, however, that young Sheldon rarely has this issue in his spin-off series. Yes, he's still socially awkward, but he does not say Bazinga with anywhere near the same regularity as his future self. There's no explicit reason for this, but there is a sad explanation.